Final update. My fiancé spent the money I saved for our wedding on a secret getaway with her ex. When I found out, she just shrugged and said, "I just wanted some closure." "You'll earn it back anyway." I said nothing until 5 days later, when she woke up screaming. Part 2. I put myself into the universe she got back, so I started messing with that too. I swapped her vision board. She had one of those manifestation boards with pictures of things she wanted: a dream house, a car, travel destinations. While she was at work, I switched out some images, replacing them with pictures of broken homes, foreclosure signs, storm clouds, and wrecked cars. I changed her phone wallpaper to an eerie tarot card image, the Tower card, which symbolizes chaos, destruction, and bad luck. Of course, she thought she had changed it in her sleep. Her lucky bracelet went missing. I had accidentally knocked it into the vent under our bed while cleaning. She tore the apartment apart looking for it. She started getting antsy. "It's like something is wrong," she muttered one night, staring at her vision board, her brow furrowed. "Like my energy is blocked or something." I nodded sympathetically. "Maybe the universe is trying to tell you something," I said softly. Her eyes widened slightly, as if the thought had just occurred to her. And oh boy, was I just getting started. The next phase, I needed things to escalate, so I made sure they did. I bought a smart plug and connected it to our lamps. At random moments, I'd flicker the lights when she was alone. One night, she was journaling, trying to reset her energy, when the light sputtered and dimmed. She jumped, staring at the lamp like it had personally offended her. I walked in, pretending to be confused. "That's weird," I muttered, tapping it. "Maybe the wiring's off." "No," she whispered, looking unsettled. "This happened last night too." I widened my eyes. "Maybe it's a sign." She didn't even roll her eyes this time, she just looked genuinely uneasy. Maya had a self-curated playlist she always listened to for positive energy, so I switched out some of the songs with creepy, ominous tunes. She was mid-yoga session when suddenly, instead of her usual meditation music, a haunting violin-heavy track played. I watched from the kitchen as she froze, staring at her phone like it had betrayed her. She frantically checked the playlist, mumbling, "I didn't add this." I casually walked over. "Weird, maybe a glitch," I said. She stared at me, then back at her phone. I could see the doubt creeping in. Everything had been building up to this. She had been restless, anxious, jumping at every little thing. And then the final straw. One night, as we were watching TV, she casually scrolled through her phone. I knew what she was about to see because I had sent it, a cryptic anonymous text message: "You know what you did, and soon so will he." She immediately stiffened, her fingers trembled slightly as she tried to unlock her phone. I pretended not to notice, keeping my focus on the TV, but I could feel her panic. She got up without a word and went to the bedroom. I followed 5 minutes later and found her pacing. "What's wrong?" I asked innocently. She looked up, visibly pale. "Felix, do you ever feel like something bad is coming?" I stared at her, keeping my expression neutral. "I don't know," I said, "but I've been having those dreams again." She visibly tensed. "The ones where something bad is coming," she whispered. I just nodded. And that's when I saw it, the moment she broke, the moment she actually believed something was wrong, not just with the universe but with her. Maya was unraveling, and I was loving every second of it. She was restless, paranoid, checking her phone constantly and triple-checking every lock in the apartment. But the best part? She thought I had nothing to do with it. She thought this was the universe punishing her. I had planted the seed, now it was time to make it bloom. Maya had been having trouble sleeping. She kept tossing and turning, waking up sweaty, checking her phone every few minutes. One night, she finally passed out from exhaustion. That's when I set my final trap. At exactly 3 a.m., I shook her awake violently. "Maya," I gasped, pretending to be terrified. She sat up, dazed, eyes wide. "What? What happened?" I ran a hand through my hair, breathing heavily. You were talking in your sleep," I whispered. "No, you were screaming." Her face drained of color. "What?" she breathed. I nodded, selling the fear. "I woke up, and you were mumbling, then suddenly you started screaming, 'I'm sorry, I didn't mean to,' over and over again." Maya clutched the blanket, shaking her head. No, I don't remember." I took a deep breath, making myself look conflicted, then I dropped the final bomb: "Who's watching you?" I asked softly. She froze. "What?" she whispered. I hesitated. "That's what you kept saying in your sleep, 'Who's watching me?' Please stop." She went completely still. I could practically see the horror crawling up her spine. "I need air," she whispered, scrambling out of bed. I let her go because I knew she'd never sleep peacefully again. Maya's superstition had taken over. She was burning sage, leaving bowls of salt in corners, playing spiritual cleansing music 24/7, but she couldn't shake the feeling that something was coming for her, which was exactly what I wanted. So, I gave her one final push. The morning of her weekend retreat with her friends, I made sure she left in a hurry. The moment she was gone, I went to work. I emptied our shared accounts, every single penny. I canceled all the utilities in her name: water, electricity, all gone. I changed the locks. She was never stepping foot in this apartment again. And finally, I sent one last anonymous text to her phone: "You know what you did, you can't run from it." Then I shut my phone off, packed my stuff, and left. Maya came back Sunday night. She had no idea what was waiting for her. I had a friend park across the street to record everything. First, she tried unlocking the door. It didn't work. She started banging on it, screaming my name. Then she tried calling me. My phone was off. She opened her banking app, balance $0, and then her phone dinged. It was the final message: "You'll never be safe, you know why?" She dropped her phone like it burned her, then she screamed loud enough that people from the building started coming out to see the drama unfold. And me? I was sitting in a nearby cafe, sipping my coffee, watching the footage my friend was sending me. It was beautiful. The woman who had spent years gaslighting me, manipulating me, treating me like I was nothing, now she was losing her mind, and I wasn't there to save her. The next morning, I woke up to 37 missed calls. I didn't answer a single one. Maya sent texts, voicemails, emails, she wanted explanations, closure. She begged me to talk to her. I simply sent one last message, some things you just don't see coming. And then I blocked her on everything. You might think what I did is childish. I would have broken up and left silently if she had some self-awareness. She thought she could disrespect me and get away with it easily. No, now my ego has been satisfied. Maya had always believed in karma, she just never expected it to come from me.